Broke a light. Wow. That's new. That's new. Oh, my back. Jesus. Hello, everyone. Joining the stream now. The plan is simple. What's going on, you guys? Hello, Punishing Burb. Okay. Snowflight. Snowlight? Nope, Snowlight. Whoops. Hello, Delo, and hello, Day Night. Hello, Cloth. What's going on? How's everyone's day going? Oh my god. Hello, Wayne. Hello! Amazing. Your day's going amazing? That's really good. I'm gonna have to change that. Delo? Dillo? Dilophoraptor? Is that it? I guess that makes sense, yeah. I've been wondering, what's your highest wave? It is 164. On fraud, it is 117. I gooned twice in one day, like WTF. It's done. I'm in the middle of downloading that Don't Stop Girly Pop game because my friend gifted it to me for my birthday a few days ago saying it's Ultrakill but pink. You could say that. I don't think it's as good, but yeah. Is there a how to bully and brutally murder the Minotaur during the chase guide anywhere? PS hello. I mean, it's pretty easy. You just like hammer on its back repeatedly, like jump, pogo stick. Pretty well, actually. That's good. Sorry, I thought that was private. Are you going to jackhammer it? I mean, all signs point to yes. Double voice? Oh, are you hearing two voices? Oh, right. It's because my bad. Laptop had its audio on. I forgot. Wait, did I mention before how Brocklight's Avatar's animation looked like from South? Yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be South Park. It's like the Canadians. Let me actually adjust it a little bit. I want it to be more obnoxious. There you go. It should be more frequent that the head thing happens now. I think that's good. Hello, binary guy. Yeah, that was the intent. Yes, it was. W, I use that? Yes, it's very useful. Hi, Brocco. My first time on a stream. Bye, Brocco. Okay. Goodbye. Guess what this song is called? Anyone want to take 5 melatonin gummies with me trying to get litty tonight? Huh? Those are rookie numbers, I will say. Not to judge, obviously. This is my stream, so careful what you say, but, well, let's just say. Have a like quarter-eaten, half-frozen burrito next to me right now. My appetite is stalled. It's not good. 500 melatonin gummies. Okay, dude. What's my Cybergrind PB? It is 164 on Brutal. Here, I'll just turn on my Ultrakill. You guys can't see it, right? How about now? Can you see it? It should work in a sec. Yeah, there you go. It always takes a sec. Love when my streamer says things I say. My favorite one, by the way. I'm your favorite streamer. Are you sure it's not whatever the Turtles guy's name is? Whiplash Down? My highest pre-fraud is 164. Right here, I'm brutal. You just saw the new Discord server image? What? What are you talking about? What new Discord server image? Careful, this guy. No, it's okay. This is one of my friends. Don't worry. I mean, total stranger who I'm catching feelings for, I think. Good griefs, yeah, that guy. The banner image or whatever you call it. I don't know how to. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, it looks good, right? Yo, it's me, dude. What the fuck? What is this Twitch chat right now, dude? Scripted? Yeah. Definitely scripted. The banner image, yeah. Me and him were like, well, yeah. Well, you could say close. Try the Boston CG mod? I might at some point. I'm not too, you know, giddy to do so, but I might. Whoa, what? They removed the downvote system? Now you can only heart things? Lame. Lame. Actually, there's something that we could do today before we start Cybergrind review. Here, I will turn off the music. We could do the TSTA. There's a new TSTA level. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I might do that. Shall we? Shall we indulge? Dill, I've never met this guy, but I will, trust me. Anyways, my second favorite streamer, good this live, gotta fly. Alright, goodbye. YouTube update? No, it's a mod update. This mod that I'm on. Evening, fellas. Hello, water. First, I took our YouTube dislikes. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I read that wrong. Is Wave 55 good on Brutal? Yeah, it's decent. I'd say it's like intermediate level. Would you crack power? No, I would not. I hate power. I hate the powers in Ultrakill. They're annoying. Liar? I'm being serious. They're the most obnoxious thing in the world. Yeah, let's see the new level. I haven't seen it yet. Yo, Twitch chat, you suck. Yeah, can we get a war going? Alright, the wet moist update. Alright, sure. Continue. I haven't played this. I don't know what my mods look like, or my weapons. Okay, they seem fine. Ignore the voices, don't let it see you, kill everything, have fun. Dharma instantly kills you under instant. Wow. Why am I'm playing like a grandma. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm running triple hammer. Trying to make a statement right now. So don't mind me as I do that. Watch how easily this level folds under my pressure. This is actually pretty nice. I like seeing the power and the hideous masses. Okay. Okay, this is a bit silly. Wait, I can go up there, right? Oh, there's a door here. Okay, well, that blends in pretty well. Okay. Oh, there's no music. Oopsie daisies. Wow. The red explosion does nothing. Okay, this seems a bit flawed. I could just be up here. I understand the memo. That's pretty cool. I like this. I like that it doesn't give you hard damage. This music looky kind of sucks though. This is the sound of poop. Gem of a level. As we're holding the gun like that because it's cool. Okay. Oh. There couldn't just be nothing in here. No. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, we're opening up the rooms a bit. Oh, and I missed the screwdriver. This is my first game of the my first level of the day, so don't mind me for being a bit rusty. Wow. Nice fuck. Okay, still dealing with those little guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not an OP weapon, by the way. Haven't even used my real cannon charge yet. So we're stealing that one thing from 1-R. Not sure if I approve. Shockwaves are not fun to deal with. Okay. I mean, it's also the fact that I feel like they have to go light on the enemies to justify having this little mechanic in here. I don't quite like it. I thought I had blood turned off. Why are they bleeding? Oh well, I mean, it's not terrible, at least. I'm a bit, middled on the idea. Restart in developer mode. Has been a thing since forever. Is it specifically with like rules not found? I don't know what this means. Is it specifically with custom levels? Is this like Gabriel? Because this is Gluttony. I don't know if I can parry those. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not even like learning its moves. I'm just kind of cycling. Maybe that, I don't know, but that's supposed to be that easy. It doesn't look like it has any parryable attacks. Well, at round 2. Okay. Why am I... Ew, I'm magenta. Actually, it's kind of aura, I can't lie. I love green and magenta together. Kind of clean. Oh, there's a hole there. I want to see what's down here first. Anything? No. Next stop, greed. Well, that was that. That was a pretty easy level, all things considered. You made it out. I'm slightly whelmed. I'm whelmed. Folk Valley boss got killed by a green walking broccoli. What is Folk Valley? You need to be high to play this? Okay. Is P2 low-key light and gets too much glaze? And it just depends. As long as you have mastery of weapons, it's not so hard. Yeah, I don't know. This was fine, I guess. Middling level, didn't have many problems. Some mechanics that I was like, eh. I think I didn't peer a couple of these. Yeah, time. And it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. I think I died once here. Vokai is a place that was created by the British short-hair cat. What? What is Blood yapping about? Who gave Diddy Blood a calculator? What is this shit? Oh well. Are there any good other levels out there? Oopsie daisies. Yeah, they removed downvotes. It's funny. I'll update this. I don't like this level, but yeah, look, there's no dislike button anymore. Ultra Rouge? You mean Ultra Rogue? You mean the roguelike mod? I have pretty much all the real levels installed. I think I had this one, but I uninstalled it for some reason. Yeah, Ultra Rogue, yeah. I didn't play it, no. Probably, it's because they removed downvotes. You can't downvote things anymore. Filth Island, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Holding the revolver like King Vaughn. Yeah. Alright, well. I guess I'll do a Cybergrind run just to pad more time. I thought that level was going to be longer, I can't lie. That wasn't so many rooms as I thought it would be. That boss fight was also... meh. Oh, I did not expect that to have hit stop. Dude, what the fuck, my player? Like... What? This is why I don't play CG, bro. This right here. Oh my god. Look at that, and sentries going through walls. It is just wonderful here. Pizza Man's PB had like 1 total sentry in the entire run, by the way. It is literally just pure luck. Yeah, I mean, I killed the Mind Flayer, but like, in every other reality, it fucking intercepted all of my shit. Sorry, I'm not used to running the Core Jerk Jackhammer. You have to bear with me. Oops. Why am I sucking? I'm sucking. Man, I am rusty. I don't know how I beat that level so easily. Serb. Getting a last word in there. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you, Gutterman Shield. We're just encountering all the bugs today, aren't we? Some easy waves so far. I would like to do some commentary on the more difficult ones. Okay. Tommy Demon. And of course, Meeper. I don't even know where it is though. Did it die instantly? I think the Meeper died. Yeah, it did. Wow. Poor Meeper. Any reason why you're running ADD? DAA? Because I want to test my prowess for the overheat. Stall Blade Launcher, and Conduction doesn't work, so Overheat Nailgun has a bit of less of a purpose right now. I'm also trying to like test weapon combos for my upcoming 2026 tier list. Wow, I'm gonna die here. I'm just not paying attention. God, everything in my brain is so delayed right now. I haven't eaten it today, so... Here, let's just start back on the wave that I was just on. There you go. Right back. You know how I fucking lucked out just then? Ooh, that deflects spear? I didn't know that. Come on. Trying to do the silly thing. No silly for us. God damn it. Dude, my parries are so off kilter today. What the heck is going on? I'm also messing up like my freeze frame use entirely. Wow. Today is just not my day. I need to stick to Cybergrind route, bro. I'm washed. Love you, Rad Schisms. Hello, Maurice. Another Rad Schism. 2 roaches. Wow. Love it when those rocket pods disconnect my jumpstart cord. It is very nice. Expert Maurice positioning right there. Equinox, do you like the parry sound I have? We might get bingo going today. My god. I love Serblean. Oh my god, can I... They've killed double slams. It makes me so mad. Yeah, it's the whenever you eat something with cruelty squid. I'm dead. Well, Cybergrind time. Cybergrind review, I mean. So annoying. Store more punches, man? Yeah, I should be. I'm just like way off my game. What the hell was that? I heard that, and also my TPI is being stupid. Someone subscribed? Someone subscribed. Okay, Ba, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I have new things. If you subscribe, a little thing is gonna jump on the screen and do like a silly thing. Same thing happens if you become a member or if you donate money. Forgot sound effects. No, I knew that's what it was. I just forgot which specific thing it was for. All right, let us buy Ultrakill and hello full screen. All right. Cybergrind review time. All right. Long way to PB. Interesting. 108. Oh yeah, there's some people got to 10 just 100 lately. All right, who here has donated to me in the past and would like to have theirs reviewed first, if any? If not, then I can definitely just do whatever seems coolest. What do we want to see? Do we want to see like earlier waves, like pre-50 or post-50? What do you want to see? Pre-50? Because we can do both. I'm stuck at wave 50, man, is catching my eye. Want to see my own gameplay? Sure. Is it in here somewhere? Yeah, right here. Back in the wall. This is quality, they were slob. Okay, we'll do this one then after. You know what? Here, let's start. I haven't done an Equinox one in so long. What the? What? Okay. You know what? Oops. Wait, did I click on the wrong one? I clicked on the wrong one. Oops. Here we go. I'm gonna do this one for funsies. Hello, peanut butter smoothie. No copyright. Multiple really cool waves is a preferred run. Improving special waves and getting speed blitz. Also boosting endurance. Have been practicing powers and ninjas in the sandbox and without radiance after my quick combos. With and without. No mic, no mods. Can't use volumetric because of that sucks. I like DHPs and Death Stars. Oh, another subscription. Who subscribed? Equinox? Did you unsubscribe and subscribe again? Or have you not been subscribed this whole time? Because if that's the case, then I'm upset. This is for YouTube subscriptions. I unsubbed and resubbed? Yeah, I thought so. Alright. You subscribed and it didn't work? Really? Try unsubscribing and subscribing again. It might just be that... Were you the person that did it before? Because I don't know anyone in OK Ba who subscribed in here. I don't see anyone. I don't know if that's... Should we get a win card? Do we want to do bingo? You're very proud of this. I just don't know, because if we're going to do win, we have to do win the whole stream. I don't know if I want to do win the whole stream. I think my name is OK Ba. Sin then? I don't really want to do... I don't know. Bingo is just so exhausting. I probably should. Okay, let's just... Can I do a poll by the whole stream? Because if someone doesn't get like a bingo in their run, then we just kind of have to, you know, be like, all right. Okay, let's do a poll. Should we do Cybergrind bingo? Yes or no? Poll, there you go. We're going to decide now. Most people are saying yes. Some people are saying no. Tell you what, while you guys vote, I'm going to take a bite out of my burrito. All right. Tell you what, we'll do it. All right. We'll do it. But I would like to actually get around to teaching people some important things, okay? And Cybergrind Bingo kind of takes away from that. Yeah, let's get the card. I think this is updated. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Can you be normal? 1 second. Okay. You know what? I like the black. Always liked the black. Card is done. Posting the card in Cybergrind Bingo. If you don't know, you can join the Discord. You can get the card for Cybergrind Bingo. Those are winning. I don't care. I've decided. I went through all the effort. We're doing it. Democracy is rigged. Yeah, I closed the poll. Everyone get yourself a card, but we're going to do it, all right? If we don't like it, we'll just stop. Here we go. I should also... Here. There you go. Just so people know. All right. Everyone make sure you have your card. Card is posted in Cybergrind Bingo in the Broccoli Discord. You can join the Discord through the link in the description. And yeah, we're just going to be calling out specific mistakes that the players make as we go. And whoever wins, you get a free roll. So yeah. That is the game. All right, let's get on with it. I'm going to assume you guys have your cards. We'll start from the very beginning here. I think you like to run AAD, right, on hammers? Okay. Nice. Very nice screwdriver. Is the screen shake a sin? I don't remember. Is it? No, it is not. It is something you don't mark in win, though. Yeah, there wasn't really an attempted conduction exactly there. Okay. Do we have pause with CG run? It's been so long. Oh my god. We do a pause with CG run. If you have pause with CG run, mark that down. There's blood screen shake? Is blood enabled? Oh. I heard that. The Nothing 56 is subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, blood screen shake. Is blood enabled? I actually don't know. It is blood / screen shake. Oh, there's blood particles. Yep. Alright, if you have blood / screen shake enabled or pause this run, make sure you mark those down. Yeah, I don't have it. Love my life! That's a bug? Well, we're gonna mark it anyway. Are you sure? It's the blood particles, it's not the actual, like, blood, like, strands. Good oil. Double hammer boost. Cute fup. Getting all those swords machines for that sweet Maurice is pretty nice. Oof. Is that failed virtue one shot? I don't know if we still have that on the card. Sick. Yeah, so far though, I will say you're playing very well. I'm not noticing anything to critique. Although I will say your conductions have been a bit strange, at least the way you're setting them up. That's the first thing that's drawing my eye. We do have it? Yeah, okay. Failed virtue one shot. If you have it, mark it down. Virtue one shot fail. Do I not have that either? Damn, man. I got none of these. Left of free? Oh, it is? Oh, it is. Stupid me. Yeah, it's very hard for my brain to pick up on the quickly scanning language like that. the SRS cannonball for funsies. Very cute fup. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking at all this. I'm wondering, why do you run the jump nail? Because you haven't really gotten any jump nail value. Very nice. Easy one shot. Yeah, you're also not doing the... Oop. Oh, wow. Jesus. Well done, though. Wait, the core falls differently depending on which one you're using? I thought it was the same. Very nice though. I mean, you're spending mainly your jumpstart chords on the Meeper, which is really good. That's like a huge weakness for them. Saw boosted jumpstarts, I mean. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I think I think that's true. I didn't know that though. The more you know. This is your alternate account? Who is this? Is this Ender? Yeah, I should also have to test that. Gotcha. Very, very cute. Oof. Oh my god, yeah, you are struggling with getting speed blitzed. I can see what you mean now. Yeah, unfortunately you destroyed your magnet there. Yeah, I will mod you. There you go. Sorry, I did look away. Yeah, so far though, your Maurice positioning has been really good, so I'm definitely not marking that down. Very, very cool. Oh my god. I can see why you wanted this to be in wins. Jesus, the screen shake is so aggressive. Wow. Amazing RTC. I don't even know if that was... You meant to do an RTC there, but that was great. Yeah, we may never see Floor Dweller here. We will, though, on some other one. Some other Cybergrind review. So far, though, we haven't had very many uncommon waves. Okay, wait, here we got sentries and specials. Huge conduction, charge back. Oof. Very, very necessary guard break. Holy, and you got no healing from that. That's crazy. Jesus. Stupid sentry. Yeah, the game, I feel like as of late has been doing that. You know why? It's something to do with the slams. Slams are fucked up. I know it. I can't prove it, but I know slams are fucked up in some way. Staying on the floor or like against a wall, like a surface. Like there's a bunch of pillars here on this map, and if you're like right next to one and there's a bunch of Maurices around, you usually do not want to be standing next to that pillar for very long. Ah, failed Death Stare though. Very nice conduction. Some simple AoE. Do some testing and prove it? I don't know how to test it. I don't know how to prove it. Yeah. You just focus on spamming them. Here's Gabriel. What have you done with him? mean, slams are bugged in some weird way. But you're not sure how. I agree. You just suspected it was uniform. Yeah, I just know that something about slamming and healing is different. I know that double slams don't work anymore. At least during hit stop, like very, very, very quick hit stop. I mean, very, very, very quick slams don't work. Instead, it just causes you to slide. Just really annoying. Because double slams used to just give you a free 60 health if you did slam jump slam. But yeah, that's no longer the case, and that sucks. Very nice. Yeah, not focus on the oil here because got these mind flares. Nice. Meeper. God, this stupid ass enemy. Oof. Yeah, you don't do any whip rides. Yeah, I can understand the microconductions a bit more now. But, like, you don't do any whip rides. Like, when you're in that situation, like, huge thing you could do is just this. You know what I mean? Just do that. When you're dealing with, like, a bowl of enemies and, you know, you're trying to, like, rocket ride up to get out of them, like, do this. Easy, simple. Enemies are never going to be directly up above you. Unless it's a really, really, really severely unlucky... You failed. That's true, that is a sin, yeah. Failed insta rides, where is that? Quick mount 2x in a row. If you have failed quick mount 2x in a row, make sure you mark that down. I don't have it. Only have Mrs. Coins. Did you? No, I don't think so. I mean, it seemed like it at first. I was going to call it out. But you ended up fighting Meepers. Or not Meepers. The Mind Flayers. And you really, you know... I can't expect you to use your oil at that point in time. Yeah, you should really... Yeah, get used to whip rides. Especially, like, aiming up. It gets you out of that position really easily, and it saves you the stamina. It's really nice. A nice DHB. Very, very nice. Tilling the weeds of the death catchers. So far, I think, yeah, if you've ever missed a coin, it was just due to, a failed E-rail combo, but nothing more than that. Plus 50 aura points for having screen shake on? I'd say negative aura. It is just like, it gives me a headache. Yes, very nasty. Nice. Amazing. I mean, that's just like bread and butter right there. Very nice. Coolio. Dude, you keep getting idols. Idols, death catchers. It's like the only uncommons you're getting, really. You got virtues once and like sentries once. Oh, wow. Oh, that is lucky. Holy. Holy clutch, dude. Yeah, against those Maurices, you definitely got greeted, like, you know, the parries to get the full heal. Which I can understand, but the better play, obviously, was to just go next to the stage and peek them for some heals. You want to force them to use their projectile attack. Almost out of stalkers, yeah. Where did he even hit? I think, yeah, Maurice did snipe his rocket. Is that on the thing? There is one, right? No, I don't think so. I don't see it. We did get failed conduction, though. If you have failed conduction, make sure you mark that down. I don't see it. God damn it, dude. Yeah, we did remove it. Yeah, auto nukes are good. I don't think so. I think you've hit every one. Multiple times where you surprised me with how you hit them. Whatever that was. No cheese, dude. Getting unlucky with these Maurices. Yeah, your proficiency with the sawed-on shotgun is really impressive. It's the one weapon I really suck at, is the default shotgun. The default sawed-on. Forcing conduction on the Maurice with the Era. Should jump nail in Cybergrind be considered a sin? I don't think so, no. It's not bad. It's just, like, redundant. Yeah, we did remove all weapon sins. I understand the thing here. Is that what await me above wave 45? Yes. Sawed-on shotgun is pretty crazy, yeah. With the buffs, the inadvertent buffs, I should say, it has become an absolute powerhouse. Sawed-on jackhammer is just like a luxury. It's not even like better. It's just like if you want it, you take it. I personally really like it because Sawed-on jackhammer is really good against a burning meeper. Oh, you still got the coins. Without the buffs, it definitely was strong. But now you can say for sure that, like, you know, it's consistent now. You know what I mean? Wait, I died on a common wave? That sucks. Yeah, the value of the Sawed-on shotgun is consistent. Is this the wave you die on? I'm not gonna click. I'm not gonna let anyone know. I'm just gonna find out. I was gonna say guard break fail, but the Gutterman died early, so not technically a guard break fail. Spoilers, Equinox. How long is streaming going? A little over an hour. Yeah, so far, the main thing that I would suggest for you, Equinox, is just to use whip rides more. Like, you are really, really good at knowing when to, like, be above enemies, but there are times when you don't use some of your best tools for being that's amazing. That right there was orgasmic. Oh my god. Don't tell me you die. You're clipping that, I bet. No! Son! Oh, can rebound. No! Dude. No! Look, you gotta go. You gotta channel my gameplay. Okay. Goodbye, random gamer guy. Pauses couldn't save you. Yeah. That was definitely not a common wave, but that is really, really sad. I'm sorry to see that. I have DaVinci open for cutting down the raw footage. I don't even know what that means. My room became white. My room looks white. Yeah, that's... I hate rad powers so much. They're so unbelievably miserable. Like, every other enemy in the game is fine, more or less, but rad powers are a different demon. They're just so unbelievably persistent. More than mind flares. Mind flares are at least ranged enemies. They're melee. They're just on top of you always. And if you're riding a rocket, well, go fuck yourself. It's just, like, so annoying. Yeah, I know what DaVinci Resolve is. I just don't know what it means, like, having it open for cutting down footage. Like, in the context of the clip. Do you think the starter wave, highest wave ratio should be changed? No, I think it's fine. It's fine the way it is. Yeah, like, the main enemy that I mean, it would be nice as well if Mind Flayers also got a slight, you know, treatment. The main issues right now in the Cybergrind are projectiles that, with speed, that scale infinitely. Or just don't have a life cycle. Like, you know, the glaives and the chase projectiles. Those things are so annoying when they loop back and hit you for some reason. Because it happens a lot. But yeah. Those are really, like, the main issues. And then rad power speed being 1.5x. It should be, like, 1.35x or something like that. It'd be a lot nicer that way. Wave 74, yes. One other thing. I don't mean to shill. But also, I should probably change my thumbnail. But I don't mean to shill. I found out that apparently if you like a stream, it boosts it in like the YouTube algorithm. I haven't been telling people to like my streams for the past, like, you know, like 50 streams. So if you guys don't mind pressing the like button on the stream, it'll probably help the stream. More people will come over. Random straight mind flare projectile from 30 seconds ago, flinging around the arena. Yeah. Fake fan. I haven't watched much Druid video yet. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dolly's asking for clout and subscribe. I did it now. Shut up. Thank you very kindly. Also, if you subscribe, a little pop-up comes up, and it's very funny. If you want to see that. But anyway, yeah, that was great. I loved what I saw. Really, the only core thing I could suggest changing is just getting used to whip rides. Whip rides are going to save a lot of your runs. That like you ran out of so much stamina there because like you got knocked back slightly as you were trying to do quick mounts and stuff like that, and it just made it difficult, right? You definitely got to learn whip rides. They will save you in so many scenarios. And the tricky thing is knowing when to do one or the other, which is hard, but yeah. So let's do sort of a lower end one this time. We're going to do this one, Stinky, whoever Stinky is in the server. We are going to see what's up with Stinky. 8-minute run should be quick. Let's read what this says. I'm going to try to Cybergrind. Use this trash. When I don't feel like dog shit boring. PB. Sure, I don't care. I want to get a PB higher than 48. Lock the fuck in. Loki, get rid of all the front enemies faster. Okay, so front enemies, got it. My front on, hell no, my mic broke from water damage. That sucks. So I spitting it while yelling my lungs out at a friend. Mods used? No, I wanted to use volumetric, but played on my unmodded copy of the game, so no mod. Gassy Meeper. Jackhammer Acolyte? Fuck yeah. But I'm fraud though, I use 2 Jack 1 shotgun. Yep, perfect. This is honestly, I would say CE shotgun, or sorry, CE jackhammer, pump charge jackhammer, and sawed on shotgun is probably the best possible loadout that anyone can have right now. It's like meta, I would say. I would dare say that it is better than triple jackhammer. It really is. Oh, that me? Oh, this is you? Awesome. Well, yeah, I'm excited. Blasphemy. All right. Yeah, wait, sorry. What did this say in the beginning? I didn't read it. I don't know why I left this out of the recording, but my highest wave is 84. I mean, 48. You wrote that in the thing. It's fine. Putting on some real tough shit. Okay. So, slight issue right off the bat. When you're landing into the arena like this, it makes sense that like people would put oil on the thing like this and shoot it, first of all. You don't want to shoot it. Yeah. I also, that literally neuron activation, Equinox, same thing happened from eugenics. But you don't want to shoot the oil when you're coming in, because first of all, there's a delay before enemies spawn. And second of all, when the pillars come up and create the actual stage, some of the oil, for some reason, like moves or warps and gets stuck in certain parts, and it just doesn't show up. And it causes you to get like really weird oil value. It's fine to put some of it on the floor. You don't expect all of it to get value. But what you want to do instead when you're hopping into the arena, right, is this. You want to jump down and start shooting it up in the air, save maybe half your charge, and then use oil, right? It's a lot better this way because now you have control of where you want to put your oil, right? I wanted to put my oil on this little ledge up here because... Why is the music playing? Get out of here. I wanted my oil to be right here because I know the Hideous Mass spawns here, and I know that enemies, if I'm going to fight this Hideous Mass, they have to get kited up these stairs right here to get to me, right? And the point of oil is that you want to kite them through the oil so that you get the oil value, right? That was a lot of explaining just to talk about one specific weapon interaction. But the reason why people put the oil in the air is so that it doesn't jostle or warp or like not get value in certain parts by putting it on the stage first. It falls down onto the stage after, which lets you get like oil value after the fact. And then you get to use your oil value where you want it to be when you know the enemies have already spawned. You see what I mean? So that's like a really important part of the Cybergrind, is knowing where to put the oil. So oil here is fine, for sure. Depends on where you're trying to kite enemies. A lot of people, myself included, I like to put my oil like up here and on these stairs, this little central area. Because I like to kite enemies up to these stairs. I know the enemies are coming up here, and it lets me funnel them all into this little area, specifically like Stubberai, Swords Machines, Guttermen, like any like Ferryman, like all these enemies that have to run to me. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so it's just stuff to think about. I like to kite them there because I like to like ledge guard them here and just like bounce on this wall, rocket ride, whatever, and just shoot them with explosions, and that really helps. Yeah, you see how your fire was like gone really fast? It only lasts 8 seconds, and starting it in the very beginning makes it like pass like a good like 3-4 seconds without it getting value. So they only get 4 seconds of oil value in a non-specific area. So you actually get like, you know, a quarter of the oil value you could get. Goodbye, Nick. I'm late on that, but yeah. Did it miss out on much? Not really. We are still doing Cybergrind Sin Bingo. Yeah, I'm gonna just let this play out. Okay, cool. Alright, so for Cybergrind Sin Bingo, first of all, I'm obviously gonna be putting, what is it, random oil? Should be some, random gasoline. Here it is. If you have random gasoline, make sure you mark that down. I do. You are jumping a lot, so that's really nice. Like Bad Pigs with the theme doesn't start. Yeah, you are using whip rides, it seems. That's nice. Oof. Yeah, you want to be very careful when you're contesting a Serb.
500.
Dude. That actually scared the shit out of me, I can't lie. I did not expect fucking... What's his name? Bortles to show up? Yeah, you're spending a lot of time close to the floor. Oh yeah, that Maurice positioning is difficult. You gotta deal with him fast. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're getting knocked around by these Serbs really, really consistently. Ah. Damn. Bad enemy fire? I don't think so. Dude. I'm just sort of, I might give Floor Dweller, because like, you don't slam jump. Here's what I'm noticing. You don't like to slam jump very much. And slam jumping like puts you above that, like, you know, that Cerberus height. Why am I here? So I'm going to give Floor Dweller. If you have Floor Dweller, make sure you mark that down. I have it. Because the more you slam jump, the more you're going to be above like a Serb height where they can actually knock you around for the most part. And the less you slam jump, the more you're putting yourself in danger of getting hit by them. Same thing with gutter tanks, right? So you want to be slam jumping, you want to be like slide jumping, you want to be doing, well, you don't have to do dives. Dives are more complicated. That's like advanced stuff. But yeah, that's just stuff to like really, really think about. Yeah, so here you're slamming, and that's the correct thing to do. You should be doing that more. Like there, you were out of the range of the swords machine, of, you know, the Cerberus, and it puts you really high above enemies like Maurice, who otherwise could get a cheap shot out on you. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. I love it. Nice. Yeah, so you're slam jumping more. Uh-oh. Yeah, but now you're not. And now you're close to the floor in front of the sanded swords machine. That could have gone a lot worse, but you did dodge at the right times. Another thing that helps, since you seem to like whip rides, they're like your primary form of whip riding, same advice for Equinox. Yeah, like that. Doing shit like that just to get more height. Like, when you're fighting a bunch of enemies on the ground... Okay, this is a terrible example of a wave. Here, actually, let me get... When you're fighting more enemies on the ground... Right? Wow. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. Like, this is the wave I get. Are we serious? Every flying enemy in the game? You get it, right? The less time you spend on the ground, the less time you spend in danger of receiving chip from enemies that shouldn't really be hitting you. And if you are going to be on the ground, you want to make sure that you have enough health sources. You want to make sure that, you know, you're maximizing your health sacrifice to damage ratio. That's more advanced still, but yeah. The point is, you clearly understand the tools to get out of these like close engagements, but you still, you know, get hit by them a lot. I was set on dunking the Serb. You know, it didn't affect your gameplay. It was like one of the last enemies. Doesn't matter. Oof. Yeah, wait, hold on. Is this a center start? Yeah, this is a center start. Okay, tricky thing. This specific map, this is called hall. No, this is called entrance. Yeah, entrance. If you have entrance, hall, center start, make sure you mark that down. More than 50% of the time? Yeah. Sure, that sounds good. But yeah, there's something about this specific map. This is fine, putting oil here. Only problem is, when you want to kite enemies into this area, obviously you have to be in this area, right? And you don't want to be in this little alcove down here. You actually get... There weren't many Maurices that spawned, but if there were more, like for instance, just right here, this Maurice that snipes, and you get hit by, that shit happens all the time the longer you spend in the center here, because they all have an angle on you. They all spawn on these edges up here. So you need to be very careful and spend your time very wisely, the time that you do spend in the center. Personally, I like to camp the ledge in this little entrance over here. You can also encircle the edges, because while most enemies are going to go to the middle in order to reach you on one side, or like the other side, they're going to have to come down these stairs to get here, to get up here to meet you. You can circle around this area the more confident you get with rocket riding, and it really, really helps not putting yourself in this dangerous position. Yeah, it's very easy. So a lot of people can get away with it. Like French is someone I know who's like very, very trained with his movement, so he can get in and get out very fast, and he likes to play in the center of places like hall and entrance a lot. But it's a risk you don't want to take most of the time. I had music on and added these to not get copyright claimed. Before reading that, there was no music allowed in the first place, so enjoy all of it. I'm too lazy to remove them. Dude.
Whoa, helicopter! Random choice. 2, 1. What's this, second?
Dude.
I'm sorry, Carl.
It's insane. Dude, these are the ramblings of an insane person. Oh my god. These are the... my jaw is dropped right now. I've received edited videos. Oh my god. See, like that right... This right here is a perfect example why you don't want to be in a little alcove area. This is bad Maurice positioning for sure. Where is it? Let me delete that. Bad Maurice positioning. If you have that, mark that down on your card. And I mean, I wouldn't say doesn't respect Sentry Gutterman. That was just, you know. Bad Maurice positioning. Yeah, if you have that, mark that down, because that is pertinent to the situation. Sorry about those. Don't apologize. It's fucking... It's hilarious. It's just... I rarely ever get edited Cybergrind footage, and it's like... I never expect it. Slab Marksman is pretty brave, though, I will say. Cool. I don't mind the enemy priority right now. Oh. That's rough. Huge parry. Try to get the charge back. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with this. You got that. Nah, damn. Yeah, that was a tricky one. I'm just gonna check, make sure Oh wait, we should mark bad wave start at the for that. If you have bad wave start, make sure to mark that down. I forgot that we had that. Biff's the clip? Yeah, we could say Biff's the clip for sure. If you have Biff's the clip, mark that down. I wouldn't say tunnel vision yet. I mean, there was one problem I had, and that was when you like blasted really far away from the arena. Doing that is specifically against like, you know, Maurice's, Gutterman, Ferryman, and Power. It's just like a really bad enemy combo to do something like that. Let me see. Do I have... I don't think there's anything. Hurricane on Dying Power? I mean, it doesn't matter. It didn't change the outcome of the match. No, I think that's everything. Yeah, but you definitely want to spend less time far away from the arena like that. You want to be close if you can help it. I just charged my overpump, Unk. Nice. Man, where were all the enemies in this wave? Oh, they were all provinces. That's right. They ate up all of the fucking enemy currency. True, actually, wait, chargeback fail. I forgot about that. Yeah, chargeback fail. If you have chargeback fail, make sure you mark that down. I do not. We've seen like 0 gunner tanks. Bingo? Are you serious, Ember? I mean, not Ember. And Ender? You have a bingo again? At this point, you must be cheating. Well, here. Let me see something. Dude. Do you already have the fucking... the roll? You already do. Okay, we're just gonna continue, because Ender always gets these bingos. We're just gonna continue the bingo. But yeah, congrats to Ember. Or Ember. Ender. You can play for Blackout, though. Very cool. The conduction again on the hideous mass. Oh yeah, wait, let me see that. I wasn't paying very much attention. I don't think it was failed. Very nice parry, though. Okay, let's go back. Oh. Yeah, honestly... Wait, was it the Maurice that killed you? It fucking hit the back of this swords machine's head. That's so sad. Oh, man. Yeah, that is such a sad death. Man, I mean, you definitely didn't respect those sentries. Like, they all had eyes on you. I'm gonna say didn't respect Sentry Gutterman, if you have that. But yeah. So, main things I would say, you like using the fire starter oil, but you use so little, and like your saw traps are very minimal. You gotta know where to put these things and when you're gonna use them and why, right? Like, if you're going to put oil in a place, you need to know to kite those enemies through that place as much as possible, and you need to make sure that that place is safe for you, but not safe for them. right? These are all things you need to think about. So when you play the game, try to think about like where enemies have the most line of sight on a specific area. Like on this specific map, I like to kite all the enemies here. Let me see if I can show you. I like to kite them all like over here on these little edges here, right? Put the oil on this little strip or these stairs. Because those sword machines, like they showed here, obviously were following you. And they're going to take a lot of damage, which makes it easier to kill them, which makes it easier to get a blood shower, stuff like that. Yeah. And it just saves you a lot of time. All the people won. How is default sharp bad? I mean, it's just like, it has nothing over the slarp. The problem is, like, enemies that use projectiles, their projectiles aren't very accurate on Brutal on the highest level of the game, so it's easy to miss them. And it's just a lot easier to get more value out of a slarp with like because it has a faster wind-up time as well. So if you want to react to an enemy shooting a projectile, you can do it a lot better as opposed to being proactive. It's just like you have a lot more options with the slarp, and you're not going to be spamming projectile destruction, unfortunately. If they remove the delay on the default sharp, I could see it actually being useful for like destroying many projectiles. I would personally start using it in that case more. But yeah, slarp is just better, unfortunately. At least like that's what I would say, because think about all the projectiles that came out in Fraud. Like Providence projectiles, they don't even aim them at you, they aim them at like where they like very poorly judge you're going to go. So it's hard to shoot those to destroy those. And they give you friendly fire, so why would you? And then what else? Powers, their glaives and their spears. No point in destroying a spear because it's so fast. And then like the glaive, maybe, but like its movement is so tricky that it's hard to do. I could see some scenarios where you could do it, but like you're better off parrying it, you know? Yeah, the DARP does more damage on heads. But the Slarp is slightly more, I believe. It does 2, then 4, then 6 damage. It doesn't have any coin interactions, by the way, which sucks. Like, the Deer Steer has coin interactions, but the DARP does not have coin interactions. It also doesn't have multiple hit scans. So like when it hits a coin, it actually deflects off the coin sooner, which means that DARP coin combos are like next to impossible or really difficult to do or get really good value from, as opposed to Slarp coin combos. It's like very, very minute differences. It's mainly the wind-up time that sucks, though. Yeah, the number of hit scans increases on the Slarp. And a Slarp that hits a coin, because the number of hit scan increases per bounce, hitting the coin increases the damage for each hit scan, which gives it more damage on a coin, as opposed to a DARP, I believe. Yeah, the cap is less. Yeah. I don't know. I would say, I would agree with you, Ender, if there wasn't a, what's it called? A spin delay. The spin delay, again, I think fixes the entire problem. Because you can do DARP coin combos and they might work, right? And then you can also destroy projectiles and make use of having multiple charges. So that's what I would think. It's crazy. Default charge is the only reason this heart still beats. Yeah, that's literally the only thing. And like, you don't want to quick swap onto the DARP. You know what I mean? Like, you know, at least with the Slarp, the default shot can be used for damage and healing. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say. Anyway, yeah. For the most part, though, you did pretty good. Sorry, I don't mean to take away from Musty Booty Lounge. But yeah, main things that I would tell you, slam more. Just like make sure you're above enemies a lot more. Like here again, you were next to the Maurice. The other time you were below Maurice. Being above an enemy most of the time, or at least like level head with them, is far better than being beneath them in every scenario. So yeah, practice that. Practice just slamming more often, or using whip rides as well. Whip rides move directly up, right? Doing that just for like, you know, free vertical movement is really nice. I'm barely even seated in my chair. I'm surprised I'm doing this. I'm gonna die. And you suck. Thank you, Meeper, for running away. Lovely. How would dark coining even work? Like, the wind-up time definitely messes it up sometimes, doesn't it? It really does. It messes it up more than you think. What's the gassy mod called? I don't know. I was just given it by a friend or a member of the server. I don't know what it's called. Unfortunately. It's in the server, though, if you join the Discord. If you look up Incredible Gassy, you'll probably find the texture for it. Stream needs a hero. I mean, even if you wanted to argue that like dark coins, like without the wind up time would be better, the problem is also the fact that like there's more hit slow. Whenever like a Slarp hits something, the game slows down far more because it's processing so many more hit scans. Like with the DARP, it's only processing down up, but like with the Slarp, it's processing down down up up up, and that gives you more time to do coins. It gives you more time to punch coins. Gives you more time to whip coins to extend the combo. Which gives you far more damage. And with the DARP, it really only scales if the enemy has a head more than the Slarp to some degree, but not nearly as high, even still. So yeah, no, the primary use of the DARP should be for destroying projectiles, and not really for doing DARP coin combos. Though the option would still be there. You know what I mean? Like because you can only have one or the other, and having the option there is nice, but it won't be as much as a Slarp. And that's kind of the point. Projectile burst is better for the DARP? How is it better? Yeah, it's more damage on heads, but you gotta remember that when the hit scan is bouncing up, it's always hitting the enemy's foot. It's not hitting their head. It's always hitting the enemy's foot first. So you're getting the good damage going down on a Slarp coin, or a DARP coin, but the damage going up is way less. Yeah. Because the enemy's head is on the top. And if you shoot down with it, sure, you get the headshot. But then when it bounces off the floor and goes up, it hits their foot, so you get like 25% less damage. You can't punch for a dark coin punch. You can pro burst, which means 7 to maybe 14 damage and explosion from the combo. I forget, with the CE shotgun, could you do a pro burst and a core snipe with a Slarp or a dark coin combo? Like hit both the projectile and the core? I mean, I'd love to see this stuff be used in an actual game, but I suck at coin combos, so you know, don't take it 100% from me. I'm just going off of what I currently know. I say maybe because I haven't tested it with DARP, and Pro Burst is on the back burner because of CG collab stuff. Yeah, I imagine. Do you guys like my whiplash sound? Knuckle Blast is better than everything else in the game. I mean, you can triple punch with it, so it's actually gotten a severe glow up. Why does my whiplash sound like it's in pain? It is. It's screaming. The chicken meme? It's supposed to be two birds on a wire when the two birds explode. That's what it is. Or the screaming bird. Yeah, again, Ender, I want to agree, but it's just the delay, man. The delay sucks. It's the only problem. Only thing. It's literally the only reason why I use the SLARP nowadays. I do SLARP coin combos occasionally. But like the only reason I don't use the DARP is because of that stupid delay. Genuinely. It does, but it's the same as like with the sawed-on shotgun when multi-P boost became a thing. Like, sure you could do it, but like it's quality of life. You know what I mean? It's like no one wants to do it, and it's less consistent as a result in more like reactive scenarios. Because you have to be in certain parameters to get the value. Talking about with coins. Yeah, I mean, sure. With coins, I get it. But otherwise, like, using it raw. You can use SLARP raw, in a lot of scenarios. I feel like the attention requirement matters. What do you mean? Like, attention to what? Let me do this again. There's a specific thing that I'm gonna put in a new video. Yeah, there you go. I found a really consistent way to do whip RTCs. Which is that. Like, freezing your rocket makes it really easy to do a whip RTC on the fly. Damn it, yeah. The problem though is making sure you actually hit it. Need to be backwards. Like that. Yeah, it's really consistent to land that. Yeah, it's a charged one too, so it's just 2 extra damage in the epicenter, so it's 14 damage. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is like getting the rocket to actually be behind you. Yeah, and then also making sure you whip the core. It's very cool though. It is more damage than a core nuke. It is. And unfortunately, whip rides is what enables us. It's, again, like, when I post this video, you don't understand, man. Like, the core eject jackhammer just keeps getting better. Like, this is just more, fuel for the fire. And, like, you can do the same thing with double hammer boosts. Sorry. I'm doing it incorrectly. Oh my god. Like that, you know what I mean? If the rocket's behind you, obviously. Or no, you can do it in front of you. I should be doing this in Sandbox, but... yeah, you could do that in front of you. Among other things. Check pings. What? French, you are so late. You are so unbelievably late. French, let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a friggin' trip. You clearly haven't seen my new video. You can one-shot mind flayers now. First of all, yeah, look. You can one-shot mind flayers. Very simple. Red hit, overpump, punch storage, triple punch, slam, hit stop core. You can also one-hit a Gutterman without the hit stop core if you want, just using a triple punch and a red hit. But yeah, you can one-hit Gutterman. Come on, where's the Gutterman one? Yeah, you can one-hit Gutterman with a yellow hit now. Yeah, just like that. How will French's rep ever recover? Yeah, so you can repeatedly kill Gutterman this way. I say in this video, don't do it because it's like way too much work for this kind of kill. You should rather just like red hit, but you can do it. Yeah, it's not optimal, but it's no, an IQ too high. Here.
Holy shit, I fucking got it.
Oh, I like the golden steam on your thing, though. The golden steam on your hammer, this is sick. This shit is actually like aura. I love this. It reminds me of the one fraud level, the one that's like all gold and orange looking.
Holy shit, I fucking got it.
The piss steam? Okay, dude. It feels mean. Yeah, but what was I trying to show earlier? Right, if I do this and walk backwards, that also works for that. God, I'm so bad with this weapon. Nope. I want to be walking backwards. What am I doing, dude? Get like that. The mod you're using lets you change the steam color? I've only used, yes, out of pettiness, yes. It is the seam indicator mod, or not that. It is the impact hammer hit indicator config. So what it does is it lets you... It basically shows you how many hits you are in. So like, after 3 seconds it goes away, right? But like it thickens the more hits you're in. Right, just to let you know, and then after 3 seconds it goes away. I can do my next hits. Right? It's a really, really cool mod. It was made by Tetris Cat, who is a member of the community. And yeah, it is a huge, huge mod that I love. Yeah, and you can customize the color of it too. I'm going to go over that in one of my future videos. Impact hammer hit indicator mod. Yes, it is. Yeah, but I'm really trying to get used to doing this, like... Yeah, see, the problem there... it's really difficult for my brain to do, but it's a very realistic thing. Yeah, and yeah, once you get into it, it's really, really good though. It gives you 2 extra damage on DHBs, gives you 2 extra damage on RTC nukes. And yeah, all around, pretty insane now. What's your in sandbox? I've done it before I've done it multiple times in the Cybergrind. But it is practical. The point of it being practical is that like when you're whipping, you can actually move freely, and when it gets sucked to you, you're frozen for so little. You see how like it only spend like a fraction of a second frozen? Why did that not hit the core? There you go. Yeah. And I believe there's a way to do a double hammer boost that way. I have it in a clip. You can also do this on 30 FPS, by the way. Where it at? Where's FPS? Am I stupid? Graphics? There you go. Yeah, so normally you can't do double hammer boosts unless, like, you know, Frozen Rocket. You can't do double hammer boosts without doing like an RTC nuke by accident. So there's a way to do double hammer boosts. Yeah, like that. If you freeze the rocket, even in 30 FPS. Yeah, like that. So I'm trying to give more accessibility to players who run the game on lower FPS. Yeah, it's not pay to win anymore. It's actually better to do this method too, because the explosion actually gives you more damage. Oopsie daisies. Those who don't know, let me get like no, not a Serb. Better tank. A reinforced rocket, a freeze charged rocket, I mean, does more damage. Alright, so that's that. And that's a hammer boost, a regular hammer boost. And that's a freeze charged hammer boost. It does 2 more damage with the explosion. So you actually get more damage with a double hammer boost that way. So fun facts. Yeah, quality of life mods, they're very important for this game. Because this game has so many facets in it. And it is, like, really limiting in that way. Darker Ride HUD. Yeah, the base game gives you no indication about, like, so many things. Doesn't tell you at all about, like, you know... I mean... I don't know, it just sucks that, like, so many things are barred behind FPS limits and stuff like that. I'm not reviewing Cybergrind? That's true, wait, we gotta do this. Let's do another one. What is this? I got painted in the new blood. Boo! Nobody care. Alright, this one has been reviewed. I guess we are going to continue on... We'll do... Well, Peanut Butter Smoothie, I don't know if you're still here, but you are a patron. No, not patron. You're a member, so if you want to use a free use here, I will do yours, but I am looking at this one next. David was here, just trying to get to like as many new people as possible. 4 ball delay. Oh, you jumped off the rocket and then killed the power. It's funny. Power disrespect, yeah. Alright, we'll do this one first. David was here. If Peanut Butter Smoothie would like me to review them, I will do them as well. I have done them in the past before. I'm not going to do it right off the get-go. Alright. I have totally forgotten that I should be reading the thing. Happened too much recently, so the run, especially the start, might be a bit sloppy. PB is 109, Fraud is 99. The copyright songs, think of our special enemies. Special waves. Gross. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, so here we've got low. What the fuck is happening?
That super chatted
Oh.
$1.
Thank you very much. That scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh my god. Here. That actually scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting that. V1 fuck V2. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put you on the priority list. Where is it? Donator list. I appreciate it. V1 fuck V2. There you go. Big preach. If you would like your gameplay reviewed during this stream, I will not hesitate. I will do it right after this one. Wow, is that the strat? Hold on. Just standing on the Neeper like that? There's no way. You just got away with that, like, scot-free. Okay, yeah. Cool whiplash on the ferryman that fucking jumps off the stage to hit you. Pump charge shotgun enjoyer. Wow. We fuck over pump core nuke. Did we reset the bingo? No, we did not. So far, nothing to complain about. This is all like, all low, like, FOV recordings look really smooth. So I'm getting used to this. Ooh. I love me a hit stop nuke. Hit stop nuke's so amazing. By the way, who is V1 fuck V2? I don't know who this is. They just randomly decided to give $1. No message attached. Yeah, I think it's 110. Or 105. It is aura. That is absolute aura. It's like, I would love to review them if they wanted their gameplay reviewed, or if they just wanted to support me, then I appreciate that as well. But, you know, I do offer rewards for stuff like this. Insert who is he meme. Yeah, have we seen any whip rides yet? Out of curiosity. Lovely hit stop nukes. He had some FWR in his speedruns. What does that mean? I'm gonna call Brocker donated 1 second, I'll forward it. Former world record. Ah! Wow. Oh my god. Okay, let me get a playback of that, because a lot of things happened there. Yeah, I don't know what this play is here. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to be next to Cybergrind like that. Now you have to play passive. I mean, do I say too aggressive? Like, even now, just ignoring the sentries. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Jesus. Yeah, so that's questionable. I'm gonna say too aggressive. You don't know when to back out. That was scary right there. That made me almost piss myself. Yeah, so if you have too aggressive, mark that down on your sheet. Is that NKG? Oh, Nightmare King Grim. Whatever his name is. Hollow Knight, I think. Yeah, that's scary. Because now all of the, the stalkers and everything are just gonna go wild. The sentries are gonna be in places you don't even know where the sentries are right now. Okay, now you do. Yeah, but now you're gonna respect the sentries. Very nice. And if only it was a pump charge jackhammer. Oh my god. You spend so much time pumping. And you've run out of health. I don't think you're taking this super seriously, though, all things considered. So, no crazy criticisms yet, but I'm definitely drawing some connections in my head. Let's see, is he gonna play in the center? Yeah, that's a failed idle break. Sad, you hate to see it. Failed iconoclasm / heartbreak. If you have that, mark it down. I don't have it. FML. This is rough. 2 stalkers in a row. Low health, low stamina? Or low health, high dart damage? Actually, let me go back and check real quick. We're talking about right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I could definitely say so. Yeah, we'll say it. I was considering that for a sec, but where is it? High hard damage, low health. Yeah, or low stamina. There it is. If you have high hard damage, low stamina, mark that down, and then we will continue. Oof. Yeah, these Cerebri are like fucking running your world. The gameplay is smooth until you get CC'd. No cheese. Yeah, half the enemies that wave are pretty radiant, I think. No, I wouldn't say so. Teach him in. Nice, I support it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, way too aggressive. You do not respect sentries in the slightest. To be fair though, you did say that you were kind of like rusty. Something you're probably not used to is the fact that like, I don't know, okay, for those of you who don't know, they made a change to sentries that made it so they reposition a lot less now. They spend a lot less time repositioning. That actually makes them attack faster. Because if they can't hit you, they move around. The next time they see you, they actually root a lot sooner than they used to. So that means they get to attack you sooner. And it is very jarring for players who are not used to that. I hate it personally. Especially with Radiance. There's a nightmare with Radiant sentries. What does it mean to respect sentries? It means to respect their line of sight. So like, you know when they're focusing in on you and they're gonna hit you. Gutterman, they like just bleed all your style dry and they can chip you down with hard damage. And then sentries obviously deal a lot of damage. They have very similar line of sight requirements. And if you don't respect, they can pretty much run out of control. Yeah. Oof. Hold on. Is that a failed rocket pull? It was. Rocket pull fail. I saw them try to do a flip and they messed it up. They threw the rocket into an enemy. Rocket pull fail. If you have that, mark that down. What'd you use a row cannon on? Nukes. Yeah, okay. So they're mostly nuking. Nuke, flip, over pump. I mean, it's a pretty classic way to play the game. Very nice parry. Okay. Ah. Not a very good screwdriver. We have something for that, don't we? I mean, we could just say row cannon on dead or dying enemy. because I mean, they ended up just killing the enemy that had their screwdriver inside of it, so it was just very, very little value. What was it? Yeah, rail cannon on dead or dying enemy. They don't have it. Sucks to suck. Oh, bingo? Bingo on face ball sack, post it. Pardon my French. You got 2 bingos back to back? Yeah, I mean, that's it right there. What about you, phase ball sack? Yeah, let's see this. Memory shifting, yep. Okay, cool. You both win. Yeah, it happens. All right, let me give you the roll. Fourth gen Cybergrind winner. Same to you. Awesome. All right. We will start a new one then. Let me clear the current board. Get yourselves a new card, everybody. We're going to start a new bingo board. If you have 1, you can play Blackout Bingo. Try to play for Blackout. All right, I have my new card. I'm going to wait for you guys to get your new cards. What is it to biff a clip? Biffing a clip is like when you try to go for a specific clip, like doing something really cool, and then you mess up the clip. So, like, for instance, you leave a sentry alive specifically because you want to charge back like an insurrectionist or something, and, like, you wait so long to get the clip, but then you don't end up, like, you know, charge backing the sentry into the insurrectionist, and you just look stupid. That is biffing the clip. All right. Sorry, I was just texting someone. All right, I gotta go see you. All right, yeah, it's been fun. All right, let us continue with the Cybergrind Bingo. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. There you go. Gotta burn that in, sir. Yeah, you're kind of invincible next to it right there. Jesus, yeah, you gotta be so careful. You're way too aggressive. Oh, you got the screwdriver off, though, so I guess that's what that was for. Fucking too aggressive? Not now, but I think it's inevitable to happen anyway. Oh, that was a failed iconoclasm, though. Failed Heartbreak. If you have failed Heartbreak, mark that down. I have it. trying to go for the friendly fire plays, but unfortunately not getting the timing down. Don't we have a space for that? I mean, I'll just say, technically that's Mrs. Bro Cannon because the nuke hit 0 things. So Mrs. Bro Cannon is going to be here. The nuke hit all the Maurices, but they were invincible. They tried to get the projectiles, but I saw 0 friendly fire statuses, so... Yeah, Mrs. Rail Cannon. Nice. Yeah, if you don't play aggressive, you tend to get cooked. Ah, this is Rail Cannon again. Yeah, I think one thing one huge through line I'm noticing, you definitely misuse your Rail Cannon a lot. The one you use best is the Malicious, but like, even on Screwdriver, there are times where you use them incorrectly. And the gameplay is slowly becoming less smooth. Yeah. So far, nothing else wrong, though. We are getting the easier waves here. Trying to get that Ultrakill style, nice. Really great crowd control, though. The crowd control knowledge here is amazing. Oh, tunnel vision. Yeah, that's risky right there. I'm calling that tunnel vision. I understand all of that, but like, as someone who plays so aggressively, it's so easy to get tunnel visioned like that. So if you have tunnel vision, mark that down. You could technically say the Virtue one-shot fail actually as well, because of the conduction cord. So tunnel vision and Virtue one-shot. Wow, look at that. Make sure you guys mark down tunnel vision and Virtue one-shot fail. Nice. Yeah, better not. Huge conduction. Ooh, you could have done, what's it called? The VRTC nuke there. Actually, you're not doing very many RTC nukes. For someone who, like, is good at crowd control, RTC nukes, I feel like, would be right down your alley. Or right up your alley, they say. Okay, dude. Oof. I feel like you definitely could have prepared for that Ferryman. Lightning. God, I hate Ferryman so much. I love that. I love that maneuver you do with the oil. Very nice. Yeah, they don't really like charge backing. I like the playstyle though. Popcorn nuke overpump is I wouldn't say lost to time, but it's definitely more traditional. Nice. Yeah, your nukes are like almost always on point, which is great to see. But you don't seem to know. I mean, okay, you understand like on paper how to use the screwdriver, but I don't know. Some decisions you've made with the screwdriver have made me question that. You overpump nuke up. Yeah, that gif. I'm the one that do Malware nuke with the CE shotgun. Yeah, that's like old school, old school. It's just better with the Korjik jackhammer nowadays, because like, you know, being a core following your velocity is really nice, and like people move so like much faster now. I don't know. I hardly find myself doing nukes with the core eject shotgun. It's so hard. Oh wow, unlucky. Ah. Poor fella. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, take this slow. You already know the enemy's over there. You're fine. This is definitely something you want to take slow. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, so afraid to charge back, too. Like, that sentry was easy charge back food right there. There was nothing threatening him up there. Oof, not quite hitting the tail there. But the dodges were on point. Yeah, man, with how, like, frequently sentries burrow into the ground now to prepare a shot, like, ooh, really, oh my god, insane fup. What a read. Oh, this is lucky. What? Did the Mind Flayer hit herself with their own projectiles? No, okay. I was about to say. There's more race. That would have been funny, though. How many powers have we seen in this run? You've seen like no powers and no providences. It's all been sentries. So many sentries and idols and death catchers. I wish my games were like this. I think we saw one providence wave. Yeah, they're not that bad if you do them on yourself. I'm really bad at it personally. I prefer the core eject jackhammer for nukes, and I want to get better at nukes, so I don't know, I use nukes so much more with the core eject jackhammer is all I'm saying. Core eject shotgun's fun though. Once they buff conduction back, I'm gonna use the core eject shotgun more and just spec fully into conduction as opposed to nukes. Maybe though, I don't know. It's difficult to say because in which case, if I'm using the blue saw, then I'm not gonna have a really good answer to like evidences and stuff like that. Yeah, oh here we go. Speak of the devil. You're playing a lot more cautiously now. I think that you're realizing that this is like PB potential, and you're starting to play less aggressively. Can always do DDA, yeah. But I mean, like, you know, DDA isn't the most spammable conduction loadout. The most spammable is obviously ADA. DDA allows you to do conduction while also being able to handle aerial enemies pretty well. Without the help of the core eject jackhammer. For the most part. Power being the exception. Power is the exception to every fucking loadout. I hate it. I don't know, maybe there's some, maybe I should use the pump charge shotgun and maybe that'll help me with my powers. Because they're so slim, you can't do, like, rebounds very easily on them. Like, it's next to impossible. This is tricky. I don't even know if the stalker died. Oof, lucky getting out of there. Wow, that insert just killed himself. That made this whole wave so much easier. Oof. Yeah, I mean, even though it was overheat, I'm gonna say draws weapon does nothing. Yeah, draws weapon does nothing. If you have that, mark that down. Don't think I do. That sucks. Oof, auto nuke. Accidental. Huge fire, get the conduction kill. Easy peasy. Man, the hit stop. Or the hit slow. So much. What? Who's considering swapping off the pump charge jackhammer? For what purpose? Dude, if jack shots were still around, dealing with the power would be so much easier. Could you imagine? Just wait till they're taunting and just hit them with like a 30 damage jack shot combo. Be amazing. But the game is so polarized towards hit and run. You can do two, but that's like half of power's health. And then rad powers, like, they fucking shrug that shit off. Oof, the lag. I hate this. When you can see the blue saw starting to make, like, fucking simple shapes with their spins, you know that the lag is setting in. That is bad news. You do Mario CE shotgun nuke? Sick. I don't. I'm so bad at it. I don't know why. It's just like the nature of having to let go right click is so foreign to my brain with the core eject. With the nuke specifically. One day I may learn it, but for now, not so much. Pause it CG run? Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, pause the CG run. Should not have. Love my life, bro. This is such a wave to lose on. Also, this wave is sponsored by Knuckle Blaster Explosion. Doesn't give you healing anymore. So notice how he's next to like 3 enemies right now. He's supposed to get like actually 30 healing from this Knuckle Blaster Explosion. No, he actually gets 3. Because Knuckle Blaster Explosion only gives you 3 health per enemy you hit now. So, that's probably why he died. I can't lie. Yeah, 3 virtues. 3 rad chews, mind you. Why? I don't know. It's a bug. Someone made a bug post about it, and it's true. It is part of the reason why it feels like you don't get healed as much anymore. But yeah, that was a good run. Just do Mario, it's easier this RTC thing. Hey, it is, but you can do both, you know? Hey, where are you in the leaderboard? I'm curious. Top 100? Really? Wow. Over Wave 100 isn't top 100 anymore? I didn't know that. Damn, people are getting better and better at this game. That was still a really good run. Congrats all around. What would I suggest? Use the screwdriver more. Screwdriver is especially good on those like Radiant Virtue waves. I understand like the compulsion to use E-Rail, and you can use E-Rail if you can secure the other 2 Virtue kills. But yeah, I mean, you just didn't seem to know how to kill them right away. And when you tried to retreat, they made it impossible. But I think there was a Mind Flayer there, or a power or something. There was a power at the very least. But yeah, if you had screwed the power, would have been huge. Not even top 200 anymore, yeah. But yeah, I mean, what else? Yeah, you don't really charge back either. This is like... Virtue Wave is like, you know, it's difficult. I can't really give you much advice other than gotta hit those whiplashes and those insta-kills. But on those Sentry Waves, gotta get used to the fact that those enemies are, like... They are going to ground themselves sooner. They're going to try to shoot you sooner. And using coins to charge back is a really, really strong defense against that. It is kind of one of your few options, unless you want to play, you know, peekaboo a lot. Or unless they're in a really good position to bunt them off the map. But yeah, Those are like mainly like my primary suggestions. Well, yeah. That's that then. Let me mark that down. I will ping them as well. Reviewed. That's the one you always use? I always use Knuckle Blaster Punch instead. Hey, DHPs they do, but you know if you wanna, those actually kill a Raichu for you know. Just saying. Did I not? Wow, I suck. That one shot's a Raichu. That's pretty cool. I'm just saying, you know. It's pretty easy to do too. But yeah, it's my little anecdote right there. I have reviewed these two already. I want to review someone new again, just because it's like a big criticism people give me is I don't review new people enough. We got a PP. Did I review this? This looks familiar. There's copyrighted music in the video, damn. I don't think I did. We're gonna do this one, and depending on how long it is, maybe we'll do one more, but I want to close out this bingo at the very least. Because after this point, I'm mostly caught up. Oh my god, okay. No mic. Let me get some music over this. Alright. Title brutal as hell. First time taking Cybergrind seriously, though I could still mess around quite a lot in the video. No, there's music copyright, 200 hours, okay. No mods, vanilla, no microphone. Started to do jackhammers, trying to see what works for me. ADA, ADA, AAD. AAD is a classic nail loadout. Shotgun ADA? Probably the worst. Close to the worst. And then ADA for revolvers. Coolio. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the new to hammers thing. You seem to be someone who likes shotgun swapping. Okay. Surely this person would get punched by the gutter tank. Yeah, surely. Nice. Oof, yeah, you don't want to be in that alcove. Nice, though. Cool little rail coin. Okay, so we're seeing the slam storage thing that a lot of new players like to do. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be slam storaging, because that puts you in the position of like where a lot of enemies can kill you fairly easily. I mean, I can Meepers, Mind Flayers, Powers, Inserts, Sentries, Virtues, Providences. When you're up there, it's really hard to control your air movement, so you definitely don't want to be up there long. And all of your healing is down here on the floor. God, I haven't played on a white Cybergrind in so long. I can't believe some people do this. Yeah, Holy Light Mode is correct. I do the jackhammer thing he did way too much, like to admit. Yeah, see right there, that was like mostly unavoidable, that virtue hit, unless you did a perfectly timed dash. And there's also a mannequin there punishing you for being so high. To be down here, you don't have to spend stamina to avoid virtue beams. Just like move fast. Yeah, definitely seeing Floor Dweller. Extremely far from the arena. I forgot to mark that down. And then... where's that other one that I just said? I literally just said it. Floor Dweller. Okay, Floor Dweller and extremely far from the arena. Ooh, I have those. Not really helping me, but alright. You have to check the side of the arena. There's probably a drone or something stuck. Oh, never mind, it's Maurice. Maurice likes to get stuck in these corners for some reason. I've noticed that. Nice. No, it's okay. Solid all around though. I mean, you burned the insert, you killed him. I wonder if you know the one shot. Yeah, this being so far from the arena, you really gotta avoid doing that. You're gonna learn so much faster if you stop doing that. You guys have the same skill level? Well, maybe you'll learn something then. Providence? Okay, fair enough. You are going to need to find more ways to counter them, though, later down the line. God, I hate death catchers. Nice. I was going to give Biffs the clip if you didn't land that, but you did. Yeah, it's such a habit to get into doing this. Hey, you know the yellow hit one shot though. Happy to see that. With hammers, I mean. You're not using any oil though, and that's definitely something that should change. Your saw traps are definitely working for now, but you'll find that like the later you go into Cybergrind, the less they're gonna scale well against these enemies. Ooh, well, failed bunt, but the sentry died, so... I mean, you had no control over that. I'm gonna say failed sentry bunt. Wait, that's the gutter tank. Failed bunt. I mean, actually, no. Am I gonna say that? I take it back. They interrupted it. They interrupted it. That's all that matters. Now, let's see. Does he get gutter tank punched? He does. Is that a bingo right there? Because that right there Someone said that they need a gutter tank punch. Hold? Okay, we got a bingo. There you go. Show us the card. Oh my god. What a god tier fucking cheater card. Yeah, no, I had the same instinct. This is like along the lines of cheating, but I believe in the crazy cards. Gutter tank punch, weapon does nothing, pauses run, tunnel vision. Yep, I think that's about it. Well, that gives you a special roll. There you go. Congrats on the win. Now you're colored and you're cool. What is jack shots? Spamming all your hammers until they're all on cooldown. Alright, we're gonna finish this review and then we're gonna call it from there. So no more bingo, unfortunately. Except for those of you who are playing Blackout Bingo, if you guys see a spot maybe that hasn't been marked yet, then yeah, you can call that out. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of sliding as well. Not so bad. I don't think they burned the insert though. No, they did. Oh my god. Raw Malrail, okay. That is a space. Rail cannon, no dependencies. Yeah, if you have rail cannon with no dependencies, mark that down, all you Blackout Bingo people. Cool. Yeah, it's really becoming risky to do this now. No shame in a red hit on a Maurice. No shame at all. Costs less than €3 for a fucking keyboard and mouse? How? Yeah, we can oh, you want to get the log? Oh, you haven't been here? I'll show you after the stream. Like, after the review, I mean. We'll see if you got it. But for now, keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, there's a lot of finagling going on right now. It's working though. Ooh, wow, what a punt. There you go. So far, so good, though. Yeah, let me do this. Now that Mind Flayer is going to chase you, they're idled as well. Yeah, you also got to change that Cybergrind Arenas. Finding with that idle in the Cybergrind Arena is fucking rough. Screen Shake could also go. I can barely tell what's going on half the time. We already, oh yeah. I think, yeah. Do we not already have that? Yeah, I forgot I took it away. Yeah, failed sentry bunt. I thought we had that, it's my bad. It is cool seeing these hammer boosts impromptu. It didn't seem like you know how to double hammer boost though. Maybe it's a frame issue thing? I can't tell though. It might be low frames. No, this looks like low frames, yeah. You probably have tried, but have found no results. Oh my god, I don't even know what happened. I think the gutterman hit your core. You did the whip ride, the pointed down one. I haven't been paying attention. Have they always been doing the pointed down whip ride, or? It's not even dead. Is it? Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, always gotta be careful about gutter tanks next to idols. Do 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 do. Meeper? Gotta get out of there. Got a backblast. Yeah, there you go. That's one nice thing you can do. When a Meeper is really aggressive, normally when they're swinging, they're very aggressive, like they just run straight at you. So if you can like calculate that, you can use your hammer to get away from them.
Yeah, exactly.
God, I love 7-4. I love 7-4 as well. It's my favorite boss level in the game. All those coins, they barely did anything. Yeah, I mean, they mainly kill like drones and, you know, soldiers and shit. Just like, you know, helps you focus on the little guys. But yeah, you definitely should not be spending all your coins doing that. At a decent wave start, that would be like 2 coins in the air, and then you do like a piercer shot with either the default piercer or the alternate one. That would be a decent wave start, as well as some oil. Some of you guys might recognize I used this in my last video. Bullets just go wherever they want. True. I hate the screen shake. Oof, yeah. Okay, same issue as the last dude. Want to be very careful being at a level head with the Cybergrind. Especially when they're radiant. So I'm jumping a lot, using whip rides to get up into the air very quickly. It's just really easy ways to avoid getting hit. Yeah, the only reason you're getting away with this is because you're not getting very many difficult enemies. Like, the 2 difficult enemies was 1 Stalker and 1 Deathcatcher this wave. Oof, yeah. And even that was enough. I think that was a Radiant Warrior that sniped you. Hey, it was a PB though. Oh, 1 more kill. Yeah, okay. So, what have we learned? You do not want to be slam storage jumping. I'm pretty sure I have a video on my channel that like goes over why you shouldn't slam storage jump in the beginning of a wave. It's one of my earlier ones. Yeah. Slam storage go burr. I was teaching someone like why you shouldn't do that, because like when you go up there, all of the most the way that Cybergrind works is that the most difficult enemies in the game have specific patterns for when they spawn, and you definitely want to avoid putting yourself in a position where like the enemies that you actually care about killing have the best chances of killing you, and that's being when you're away from the stage, when you're away from all your blood, your parries, when you're away from cover. Like, they can all very easily kill you at that point. I'm gonna go nappy eyes. Yeah, I'm almost done with the stream. But yeah, like, the coin thing is fine, but there's a really cool way that you can actually do the coin thing, is if you're on the stage, right? Instead of being all the way up in the air, if you're on the stage, you can whiplash the coins, right? Wait for them to fall, and then hit them all as they're falling, right? And they'll still get that similar value as if you were, you know, all the way up here in the air. Instead of doing this, you can just do it while you're on the floor, you know what I mean? You don't need to use all your coins. Like, 2 coins is enough. 2 coins gives you 3 split shots, which is the maximum amount of split shots you can get on the default piercer, and then 2 coins also gets you 15 damage with the alternate piercer, which gets you enough damage to like one-shot a Virtue, a Sentry, or a Radiant Virtue, something like really important. So, yeah. Yeah, they do cap splits. I'll show you. Check this out. That's 5 coins. And it only does 3. See what I mean? Yeah, do you like the way the gun is being held? It looks really sick. I love the way it looks. Yeah. So, like, the best value you can get from coins is 2 coins. Because 2 coins gives you 3 splits, and that's really all you need. Yeah, and there's no real point in adding a 3rd coin to the alternate piercer, because, like, most of the enemy breakpoints are 15 damage. You know what I mean? Like the actual important ones. And also, it's really nice with the alternate piercer, the one you're running, the player, that when it hits an enemy, it causes the game to slow down a lot. Here, I'll try to show you what I mean. Like, watch how long the game slows down. Okay, that was kind of a bad example because I wasn't moving around. Yeah, the game slows down quite a lot, which gives you a lot of time to, like, move around. And, like, decide what you're gonna do next, you know what I mean? It's kind of, like, similar to being up in the air like that, where you can decide what you want to do. The slowdown lets you see, okay, there's a Virtue over there, I'm a plan to go over there, and blah blah, there's a thing over there. You know what I mean? It just gives you that time to plan. So I can understand doing that instead. I suck. New weapon details is cool, but you feel like you're playing worse? I feel like I played better. I don't know. It's really nice for like, especially like the revolvers. Having these two weapons be different on my screen makes it easier to tell that I'm holding this specific one. Having the SRS at this tilt also helps too, because like it's hard to look at the specific color that says, oh, this is fire starter, this is the freeze frame. But if I click on this, I'm like, okay, this is the SRS very clearly, you know what I mean? Is E-Shock when you find yourself core saving Overwatch? I find myself just spamming cores with P-Boost personally. Just doing that. I mean, it's like 2.75 damage plus 7 from the 2 explosions. It's a lot of damage. What's the sound of my parry? It is the Cruelty Squad sound when you eat anything, like in the game. When you eat food, the protagonist makes that noise. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about like the double hammer boost thing. Like, I don't even know how to do it. It's silly, I don't know. That's pretty cool though. I use Cruelty Squad music in a lot of my videos. Yeah, that's what 88 is named after. Neuron Activator. It's named after a song in Cruelty Squad. Why are your shots blue? Remind me of the coins when you're on blue team. My shots are blue just so I know like which shotgun I have drawn. I just know this is Cordic shotgun because they're blue. And if I have the sawed-on shotgun equipped. What the fuck? This should be red. Weird. They're supposed to be red. Which I use, I think it's, yeah, Demon Weapon Utils. Let me change the color. There you go. See? The Rocco uses this to tell what weapon he's using. I use it because it's cool, yeah. Same with the rockets, although I think I changed it so that... Yeah, the rockets don't have the unique color on their tail anymore. Man, no criminal if there's no cannonball interaction. So criminal. These were interactions that aren't just shoot or punch it. I agree, it is simple. It is. The SRS has a very similar problem to the Malrail. Bigger nuke. I love that my SRS doesn't do anything. There's no interaction. There's Malrail. Okay, let me see if I can do a multi-P boost. Yeah, I'm so terrible at it. So bad. I'm just spamming. Anyway. We can chill for a little bit and just talk about random stuff, but I am gonna finish stream soon. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Oh, Tetris Cat's here. Hello, Tetris Cat. Any ideas what the interaction could be with the hammer? I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could just be that it spikes the cannonball as something like, turns it into a hit scan, no explosion. You know what I mean? Just a straight, like, 7 damage punch towards one enemy. I don't know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And it still stuns insers. Yeah. Basically, it resets arm exhaustion to chainsaw. Let's let you do multiple. I'm very bad at it, though. Can't get double core snipes down for the life of me. Yeah, they're hard to do mid-combat, more specifically. But they're very fun. Handy Boy got really good at it, but I don't think Handy Boy plays Ultrakill very much anymore. Yeah, cool stuff. Shoots out shrapnel? Sure. Like maybe like a shotgun spread of pellets when it hits something. Kind of like an airburst. Where like the cannonball, the moment it impacts something like here, for instance, it shoots out shotgun pellets behind it. Be cool. Yeah, the way I do them, up, down, shoot. Always up. Oh my god, why did my mouse just do that? I think my mouse is dying. Up, then down, then shoot. You want to have one core be above, and then one core be below. Because the core that you aim directly up is to counterbalance gravity when you release it. And the core you aim below is so that it matches the gravity of the core that's dropping, so that you get them both to line up. Handy Boy makes him look pretty practical. Here, I'll try to do him. Oh. Man, I'm messing up my inputs. They're better with the crowd and not against insers specifically. Yeah, like that. They're doable. I just don't practice them enough. Why did he land there? Yeah, they're doable. It's just hard. Oh, why did my YouTube stream close? Oh, there it is. Anyway. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm gonna turn stream off. Definitely go check out some of my videos. Yeah. I'll go now. Goodbye. So much fun. Thank you for everyone who donated, or the one person who totally ordered. Join the Discord through the link in the description. Join it. Join it. It's awesome. We love the Discord. All right, goodbye.